I'll flirt with him or something. Get on the phone with it. That would be funny. He probably would snatch the phone out my hand. What's his favorite food? I would say soul food or seafood. We should ask him. Okay, I'm gonna flirt with him when he comes back. See what he does. He'll probably he easy. He probably like that.
Hasn't got one over yet?
I don't know.
10 more minutes, chat.
What up, Daddy?
10 more minutes.
Mom? Mom,
What?
happen again.
No, I refuse. I can't anymore.
We had to make a new account.
Look at him. Easy as oh, shit. How long do you, where do you tell if you've been on here for an hour? I don't see where it says that. $50. Where do y'all see that though? Like, I don't understand. Someone said overly going. Try to tell y'all. At the bottom left. Oh. Okay, I see it now. Let us see your nails. My rhinestones fell off this hand, but my nails are cute. Shout out to my nail tech. She did that. Yeah. Nails by Desi on IG. Check her out. Oh, we want a collab. I gotta get into this Twitch world. I don't know. Put your hand on his lap and say, oopsie. I'm telling y'all, he will go for it. 52 minutes. 52. Did you figure it out?
Oh. 8 more minutes, chat. 8 more minutes. Let me see.
Told y'all. I told y'all.
Go ahead. You doing that thing. It's an anaconda in there, girl.
You say easy. I tried to tell y'all.
Y'all set me up.
Why do people think you cut your hair? I saw that comment a lot.
Ain't gotta cut my dress to have a short dude.
Oh, what's your favorite food? Let's see if I'm right.
Spaghetti. What'd you say?
I said soul food or seafood.
Oh. I like spaghetti. Like when anybody asks, like, what should I cook? I always say,
Mom, your charger for the iPad is broken.
It's broken?
Like I'm trying to charge the iPad.
It's not working?
No.
Maybe the cord is broken then.
And when it's the case?
Boy.
Psych!
Okay.
I thought you was gonna kiss me after talking to 10 in one day. The fuck?
But you did a 20 versus though.
I'm already.
It's a YouTube video though, so I don't
You want to be?
It's a YouTube video.
Just say I want to be, and I'll be cool. All right. See, chat. She don't want to be a hoe, but she want to be a hoe on the low.
It's a YouTube video.
You still talking to 10 at one time.
And I didn't even pick that. I didn't even pick no nigga though.
I'm talking to 10
You didn't even watch the video.
Trying to see like what's up with him at one time.
Okay.
That's bullshit.
Okay.
Chat, am I wrong?
You're dead wrong.
Chat, 10 versus 1.
It's not. It wasn't even 10 versus
versus
1.
one lady, and she trying to see.
Oh, it's a 20 versus, and it had guys and girls.
She's trying to see out of 10 which one what. Get the number.
And I picked the girls. So what does it matter?
So what was the point of the?
You're dead wrong. Look, thank you, chat.
All right, chat. Y'all some hoes too then. If you talk to 10 in one day, you up. How about that?
It's a YouTube video.
I give a damn if it was a motherfucking.
So let's say if I was the actress,
vlog.
right? So if I'm an actress and I have to kiss niggas for scenes, or if that's my role that I have to play, and that wouldn't be cool with you.
Are you a YouTuber?
Maybe I might.
No,
maybe I might
not a
turn
YouTuber.
one into
So
one.
no, it doesn't work like that. Sorry, boo boo.
She's a TikToker.
She's a TikToker.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram.
Instagrammer. What else is mommy? TikToker, Instagrammer. What else?
That's the only thing she knows.
That's all she knows. Huh?
Whatever. They said you were 304.
That's cool. I'll be that though. I'm not in denial.
I'm not in denial either.
I know.
I'm not a. And because I did a 20 versus, that doesn't make
I
me.
know. You feel me? That's the difference. All I'm
You see,
saying,
this is the type of shit I have to
what
deal
I'm
with.
saying is if you don't stay on that shit, we just thumb down. You feel me?
I'm not. That doesn't make me. Oh.
I didn't say you was low. I said you just doing some bullshit. No.
Customers, come get your customers. Get your customers.
Customers. Okay.
Do you have money?
Yeah, I have money. How much?
3.
3?
Yeah.
3 what?
Thank you.
Okay.
And $100. Mom, could we go to the store after this?
Yeah.
Dad?
2 more minutes, chat. I love you guys. Thank you.
Dad?
Yeah.
Because my mom doesn't have a car. Can you drive us to the store?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll drive because your brother doesn't have a car.
Damn. Like, what the?
I don't want those roasting my mom. There's customers. Come get your customers, Javon. Oh, no. Get your customers.
You gonna go get a toy?
Mm-hmm. Wait. If we go to Walmart or Target, I can buy another controller for like people want to play Call of Duty.
Yeah. You can go do that right now.
Because a controller only costs $50, and this is $100.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect.
How come this side is frozen?
1 more minute, chat. 1 more minute. Are we frozen? No, we're not
This
frozen.
side is.
Next customers. Yeah, $100 can get you a lot of things.
Sure can.
Yeah. Sure can. How much that little shit cost?
I'd rob her.
I'm out your budget, babe.
What? Ew.
Yeah,
I don't phone me like that.
No, I'm not.
No.
Yo, Dad.
You grabbing my inner thigh like that, huh?
I just robbed her.
You just robbed her. Oh, you took Journey's money?
Now I got 200.
Hey, baby, don't be touching my leg like that.
Hey, Dad.
Huh?
Remember you gave me $100 on Christmas morning?
Yeah, I remember.
I have $300 basically.
Remember our handshake?
Wait.
You got $300?
Where are you getting $100 from?
When Dad left on Christmas night.
All right, chat. Thank
Then
you.
I just robbed Journey for her 100.
Ew, what?
He gave
What
me
is wrong?
What up, y'all? We finna get right into the mess. Let's go.
It ain't my fault you look like your mama. I look like Tiny too.
Yeah. All right, so if you don't know, Blueface said that, well, honestly, they responded to the fact that the fans said that nevaeh, his new chick, main or side, looked like King Harris. Now, that's been going crazy on the internet for a minute, but I guess he done heard it when he did his last live, which we're going to check out in a minute. So this is his response to that.
It ain't my fault you look like your mama. I look like Tiny too.
Yeah. Tiny, but I don't know about you, King. We was throwing good names on your name.
Yeah, we was talking good about little boy.
And you just had to come and talk and try to degrade my man.
You look like your mama. Yeah, don't. King Harris, come get in the bed, baby.
Boy, get out the bed. Come on.
Ooh, I like the way you said that.
Don't call me daddy.
All right, Queen Harris. Ooh.
They got a good last name. Listen to me.
All right, so she cool with being called King Harris. That was a little awkward. It's a little bit.
Come on.
Your little petite.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, pause. Hold on, baby. Hold on. I let my call you handsome. I mean, I ain't even. What's up with that, bro? We mentioned you. I let my call you handsome. I mean, I ain't even trip. See, here you go. They want to be funny now. It ain't my fault you look like your mom.
All right, so y'all know it wouldn't be right if we ain't check them comments, okay? So in the comment section, after he said that, we had some people commenting on Instagram under his last post. This is what they had to say. One person responded, bro, why the gotta be yellow, bro? LOL emoji. So his new song, he say something about the you know what being yellow. If you know, you know. This might say, so I heard you want to do it to King, question mark, with the eyes. T or F? True or false? Then we got somebody doing LOL to that comment, LOL. Then it said, yep, the rumor is true with the flags, the LGBTQ flags and the LOL faces. Let's just say the rainbow flags. And then we got another one say he been playing with them jail boys. Now he want to make King his queen. With the LOL emoji and the flags. Chat, y'all tell Blueface come to Helen House for my birthday. I don't know who that is. It say Little New Diddy. LOL emoji. It say at Blueface Zesty Ninja. And then somebody said leave King alone. Then somebody posted from the Boondocks, I like you and I want you. Now we could do this the easy way or we could do it the hard way. The choice is yours. Y'all going crazy in the comments. Okay, then it say chrisean 3.0 at your house with the eyes. Go back to your family and level up like a real legend. You have people in your ear, same as Ray J. And look at where he is. You're too smart for this. I think him and Ray J might be under the same management, y'all. All right, so then we got a real long one. We're going to try to read it, y'all. All right, so this comment right here comes from Marshall Kennedy. What if the kids lose respect for their mom after seeing how she doesn't have standards or self-respect and allowed you to come and go out of their lives, comma, while you're entertaining other women, comma, but still being allowed to pop in and jump in her bed too, question mark. Journey already shared you with the world. She don't have time to split you with her mom and brother too. She only gets time with you every so often. What if you're the reason they see her how you see your mom due to her dating life and how she didn't take men seriously or with respect or honor or love, just help, money and benefits. And now here you are, a father with nothing for his children except for money and benefits, no devotion, presence, and sacrifices that reveals the real actual love outside of what money can buy. How will Javon respect his mother after seeing how she couldn't respect herself enough to hold you accountable, which could in turn push you to be better? And that would benefit them. But she can't afford to push you away, to find your way back home. It hurts too bad. Not capable of true sacrifices. All right, so that was a very long one. In pure inquiry, will Zoe be there? I want to meet her so bad. So there you guys have it. The comment section on Instagram. Okay, that's under Blueface. Last post of his last single that he put out, where he say the booty is yellow. Yucky. So Blueface not done, y'all. Blueface goes on Twitter and he says, King Harris is my type of bitch. Excuse me? All right, let's see what the people had to say about this, okay? Music is Life said that little time did something to you, didn't it? With a question mark. And then he posted that infamous scene from Friday, I think it was Friday After Next, where my man Cat Williams said, I am a boy, Damon. Okay, we all know Damon, what type of time he was on when he got out of jail, y'all. He was trying to chase him down. And then Chocolate said on Twitter, oh, you still you like but LOL, LOL, then they pointed. Zeus Network, does that make Blueface Queen Harris? Now that came from Zeus Network. T. I don't know. NS Brooklyn TV said, hey, yo, bro, you not in prison anymore. Okay. We got DYL Picks. He put the skull. Kuma said, don't care what nobody say. Blueface is hilarious and the internet needs him with a LOL emoji. Okay. Mesh, wait, hold the F up with the crying emoji. Miss Virgo. Yeah, they turned yours out in there. Okay. Senor Filthy, I mean, he kind of is your type. You like that androgynously face/shape kind of woman. Okay, so he like androgynous people, I guess. Which I'm not gonna lie, the girl don't look androgynous to me. She looks like a feminine type of female. And you could still be similar to the opposite gender and still be a female or male, whatever you are. It's okay. All right, Thugnificent said, you not finna just speed past this like you ain't say what you just said. Which I do feel like he tried to clean it up, y'all. I do when it first started, it came off weird. And then it was like, let me keep going and try to clean this up is what it was given. All right. And then Wayne said, Nick been in prison too long with a skull. Okay. All right, y'all. So those, what was the comments for that Twitter post? So, you know, King Harris not going to let you just come on him and just pause. King Harris not going to let you just come for him online and he not say nothing. King Harris is notorious for responding to people. And it said King Harris was confused at Blueface comments. Let's go.
Alright, so I'm lost for words right now. I just seen a video and I don't know how to feel. I just seen a video where Blueface said his girl looks like me. First of all, I don't look like no female out here. Second of all, why the would you say that, brother? That's not. Now I'm under the impression that you think your girl look like me. I don't like that. But like real shit, as a player though, why would you say your girl look like another man? Like, that's weird, bro. I get the joke, bro, but I would never did no. I would have never said like that. Hey man, say man, I ain't straight.
What y'all think? Should he not have said that?
Nobody, man, but please leave me out of it, man. You know? Say she look like Lil Mosey or somebody. Why I gotta be me? Like, what? And I'm not saying she you know what I'm saying, she look bad. Being compared to me, that's a good, you know. But compare her to a woman, man. Somebody that, like, you can actually say, like, yeah, my bitch bad, she look like Rihanna or somebody. Not, like, what? And then props to her, she like, well, that means I'm handsome. Nah, baby, you supposed to be beautiful, pretty, sexy. Men are handsome. You know? Like, don't get her thinking she handsome, Blueface. I'm handsome. You know what I'm saying? She's the beautiful, you know? Man traits should not be there. I see in the comment section, they're like, I know King tight. I'm less mad, more like weirded out. It's like, why would you call your girl? Why would you say a girl resembles a guy? That don't sit.
So there y'all have it. King Harris is super uncomfortable with the comments that Blueface had to make. He's scared. Comment section, Miss Serenity, to you, I'm less mad, I'm more weirded out. Nah, for real. All right, and then she got 91 replies on there. I would be weirded out too. LOL. Bunch of LOLs, man. Valid response, because why would you be with someone that reminds you of a man? And then he said, he just got out. Proof he been busy in there to choose a woman that looks like a man to him. I feel I'm 100% because what? He said he feel I'm 100%. And then we got Deandra. She looks like Carl Gallagher. I don't know what that is. From Shameless to me with an I don't know emoji. Shandi. This response is coded in T.I. LOL. Yeah, he's something like his father, y'all. Lex the artist. King is the only one that had a baby and sat down. All right, and King, they post his baby a lot, which I think is kind of cool. All right, Apple user 23922. I'm less mad, more like weirded out. A lot of people think that's funny. So really, it's one more, y'all. The sound That sounds like something his dad would say. I'm gonna be real, like, I think it just got out of hand until he made this other comment. We're gonna keep watching. He made another comment that made it kind of awkward. But at first, it was like, oh, I'm just going off what the fans say. But like I said, I feel like it really, I'm not gonna make no excuses, y'all. We're gonna keep watching. I like to see the good in people, that's all.
Alright, so I'm lost for words right now. I just seen a video where Blueface said his girl looks like me.
Blueface takes to his Twitter. Once again, King Harris, you look like my bro. Get over it. LOL emoji. There's nothing manly about you, little bro. Please don't make it weird. Okay. The comments. Let's hit the comments. So basically, like ninjas, LOL, LOL, I don't know, emoji. You making it weird. They really tired to bleed a LOL. They really tried to bleed a. We got Sativa. When is the fight night on stream with the popcorn? Okay. I think celebrity fight night, I guess. They say Luna Classic. No. So this is, there you go. No. That's King Harris when he was younger, I believe, right? We got chrisean updates. Yo, LOL emoji for reference. And then they post or reposted King Harris fed up with Blueface fruity ass LOL emojis. Okay. And then it's King Harris right here. And they just basically posted what he just said about what he said about him. And then baby boy, little bro standing on business. You better chill, homie. That's him when he was young in a suit, looking serious. Big Bird, not the little one. Ninja made it weird as F. Now every time you hit your, you know what, you saying that she looked like King. That's a bad choice of words. Nah, for real. I think that's what weirded people out. The fact that he just kept going with it and it was kind of awkward. Jabari, King definitely looks like this queen. We're going to just go past that. Yeah, we're going to pass that right there. There might be some clout chasing. I'm not wrong, bro. Said this. Didn't someone in prison doodle on your face? LOL. Pluto, so you're dating his lookalike. Okay, then somebody posted 100. Yeah, I. Okay, Jane Baker, jail time really does some things to people. LOL emojis. Now he's trying to flip the script because he don't like being called gay, talking about don't make it weird. Nah, Tanae, I actually felt like that too. Like, this is the little cleanup that he's trying to do right here. Okay, Do said that last sentence is elite. Rage bait. All right, Malone said you look like a bitch. IFW, I don't know what that means. What kind of roast is that? Could have said you look like a bitch. This said my bitch. Yeah, for sure. Bad choice of wording. Body sculpture blue. I'ma hold your hand when I say this. It's nothing manly about you either. Okay. Can't be coming for people like that. There's more, you guys. Thugnificent. You not finna just speed past this like you ain't say what you just said. Okay. And then another one said, nigga been in prison too long. And another one said, say, you've been locked up for too long without saying you've been locked up for too long. Okay. Romana said, it's okay to come out of the closet. Whatever he said today, he cooked. Let bro cook. LOL. Sway laughs. Nope. Just no. Expeditiously no. And then they posted T.I. with his famous look. Okay. And then it said Queen Kid. Ayo. All right. Chris Hansen with Dateline BC. All right. There y'all go. Those are the comments to everything that's been going on between Blue, his woman, and T.I.'s son, King Harris. All right, so real quick, we're going to spill this on, okay? It say Blueface really turned into a reporter and got Ray J to walk back those Diddy allegations. Suddenly, the Tronic CEO is recanting his statements. He's still standing 10 toes down for his marketing team. Gagency official. But why they change of heart on the Diddy wine? What y'all think? Okay, sound off. I was there when Bad Boy started. I'm here to talk now. This is Mark. Ray J been doing a lot of stuff lately that's been like questionable. But he also just had a real serious situation where he just got out of court and he couldn't see his kids over the holidays is what was reported. He supposedly pulled a gun out and his children was there. His baby mama was there and it was some other guy there. And he was like, oh, y'all drunk and I'm supposed to let y'all have my kids when I'm drunk and all this little mess. All right. Just to catch y'all up a little bit on that tea. But anyway, Blueface ran into him.
It was Mark Curry in the flesh.
That's right. I'm finally here.
Diddy in your
Nah, you know what? They mixed that up, bro. I was talking about the homie Lil Rod, which I apologize to Lil Rod too, because I shouldn't have been talking about his and it backfired on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made that shit up on the Breakfast Club. Come on, man. I'm not gonna be like, Wack was mad. But shout out to the agency.
Okay, yeah, shout out to them. All right, I just had to double check.
Okay, so real quick, first of all, I didn't know that the agency was an actual thing. I thought that was something that just a couple people he might have knew that helped him as far as his promotion go. I didn't know that was an actual team that he had. Let's just get that out the way. Let's go see if we can look at them. Okay, so boom, there you have it, agency. Anyway, the premier LGBT plus entertainment agency, talent, culture, experiences, where visibility meets vitality. These are the CEOs, Tara and Ray J. So this is part of his thing, the agency, and you got Shamar on here. Okay, let's play a little bit of
Why you standing on it over there? I get that ranking. I'm not attracted to women. I get that smoking.
So there you have it. Ray J is indulging in the LGBTQ community, I guess for profit. But he says,
Be it, you got like Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and then you got Carter T.
No, sir.
he is not on the other side of town. That's what he said.
Crazy because even when I was at the Festa Red concert, a lot of people would just, it was just so crazy how it went. Okay, finish, she performing, cool. But soon as Shamar come out,
camera here. You got him, so you got it.
The whole crowd went so crazy. And I'm just looking like, what the
Because
I'm there looking so surprised.
Comments. Okay, first of all, Tronics Network is about to take over your screen, dropping new shoes with some wild talent, Big Sexy Official, Big Marco, and a new squad. The old shows are already fired to binge watch now. Or let it behind. Salute Ray J, Tronics, subscribe. Gagency. Oh, hashtag Gagency. Tronics and Ray J. I don't know, y'all. How y'all feel about that? I don't know what to say about that. And right here, you got your major players, I guess. Let's watch it.
Oh, I love her.
We got shot by Getty. Who did it?
So if y'all don't know, Wack 100 is supposedly Blueface's manager. I guess he still is manager. I guess contractual wise, I don't know. They don't even seem like they really spoke to each other. So who knows what's really going on? But I know he was there that time that fight supposedly broke out between Blueface Mama and the new girl Nevaeh, when she claimed she didn't know that it was Nevaeh. But it was an almost fight. It wasn't quite a fight. You can check out the last video I did on that. Just go down below. But yes, there you go. They was at the agency captured that when they was at the Zeus premiere or whatever the case may be. Chrisean was there, I think, and left or something like that. So back to this Ray J T, and I believe Wack 100 is also Ray J's manager as well.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I made that up, but shout out to the agency.
Okay, yeah, shout out to them.
I guess he had to double check to make sure that him and Diddy wasn't doing what they weren't supposed to be doing. Okay, next one. So this one right here is your girl Tasha K. I hope you guys watch her if you are into this kind of stuff, you know, because she be bringing the tea. But anyway, this is a little old, but I still wanted to watch it because it was very entertaining to me as far as the comedy side of it and the things she had to say about Blueface and his mom. So perfect time to watch it.
He got issues with this, and this has caused him, this man, to have issues with every. So she's upset that he proposed to his with a fake ring, didn't pay the bills, but gave the ring. And I saw the prongs on the ring. I said, this is not real. Yeah, she's jealous. She's jealous and shit. Of course, You know, he's been trying to make Chrisean jealous. Oh, Jaidyn ain't making that kind of money, so he's basically it's like fake it until he make it with Jaidyn. Carlissa jealous because she's like, I know motherfucking well you ain't marrying that shit. And I'm like, this ain't no real motherfucking proposal. Watch this video.
Listen, what's going on? You want to compare booty cheeks with my wife, right?
Huh?
What's going on? You want to compare booty cheeks with my wife, right? Yeah, let's compare rings. Post that little bullshit ring your husband got you. Right? You got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. You've been married 3 times by 3 different men that has none of your kids. None of these men you married are your kid's father.
Now, this is his mom he's talking about. Well, he called her Carlissa. This Carlissa.
And at the end of it all, you married a bum. You want to know how I know he a bum?
How?
Because your ring is smaller than my wife's ring. That's how I know your man a bum. I'm 26 years old. Y'all probably 50, going on 60.
When men like Blueface, who've had very fucked up mamas in their life, you know, instead of teaching them how to be she can't teach them how to be a man. Instead, she taught them how to eat a pussy. But things like this tend to happen, right? And so he has a strong distaste for his mother. And that rolls over into a lot of the relationships that he tends to have. Like he claims that, Jaidyn and Lex was a virgin. You know, he's been the only.
Do y'all think that's true? If he was that first one, do y'all think he was the only one? She about to say some crazy stuff though. She funny. Oh my God. She reckless.
He's been the only person in there, and I'm thinking he's the only person that wants to go in there. If you see the way she shake, goddamn, she look, okay? She got a BBL in the face. I said, bitch, I'm gonna do a fat transfer in your face, bitch. Like, there's so much left over from my gut. Okay? There's a reason why he's asking his 6-year-old son if he's gay or not. His relationship with women and him trying to create this perfect life because his life was so fucked up coming up. Because he didn't have his father or his mother, and he really blames his mother for his father not being there. Because he feels that if his mother wasn't a whore, his daddy would be around, and he probably wouldn't like men, allegedly.
Wait, the storyline crazy. She said all that to say that. Wait, okay.
Because he feels that if his mother wasn't a whore, his daddy would be around, and he probably wouldn't like men, allegedly. But Chrisean already told that. And furthermore, did you see how he was reading?
That's funny.
Straight men don't read like that. Like he got that gay boy reading. He compared rings. Real don't do that. Heterosexual don't do that. Only gay do that. Don't play with me. Listen to me. I don't give a how of a mom he got. It ain't gonna shake that but out of you, bitch. That's your daddy's fault. Moving on. Ground it up in a powder.
Okay, so real quick, y'all, Tasha K is not the only one that, has some stuff to say about Blue. We're gonna watch this little clip because I feel like it's perfect timing to watch this clip that somebody put together that covered the Blueface story, I guess, in the way that they covered it. So let's watch it and see this real quick.
And he likes butt now. He don't like no more. He likes butt. And I've honestly always thought that Blueface swung for the other team simply because of his hatred for women. I just always felt like Blueface, when given the opportunity, he was going to take some ass. They're more loyal. Men are more loyal to him.
Hold up, Blueface was sleeping with men in jail? Girl, you better get a chair for this one. Word on the street is, while Chrisean and Jaidyn were out here acting an absolute mess over Blueface, he was allegedly having relationships with other men in jail. They even said he was the one doing the bending most of the time. No wonder they had him over there doing all those weird poses like he was their boy toy. Apparently, he allegedly got into a whole relationship and even promised one of his lil boyfriends a whole wedding ring. The allegations about Blue swinging both ways have always been a thing. In fact, Chrisean said she caught him watching explicit videos of men fondling themselves, but we thought she was crazy. Chrisean spilled this tea back when she and Blueface were going back and forth over her cheating it on him with Offset. Being tatted on a hoe is not a flex. You literally slept with Cardi B husband couple weeks ago. I'm tired of men looking at me while they sleep with you. This was when Chrisean...
Yeah, so this is when they got into it. He exposed her for sleeping with Offset. She exposed him for watching male on male content.
clapped back and exposed him for being DL. Let's talk about how I saw gay porn in your recent search history. That's why I honestly got the cover up, bro. I had Zesty Man on my neck. Nothing wrong with being bisexual. Just let a girl know before she falls in love, weirdo.
So that was her pose. Ain't nothing wrong with being bi. Just let her know before she fall in love. So she been said that about him, I guess, allegedly. You know, there you go. That's the receipt. She posted on Twitter. I mean, come on.
Crazy thing is, this wasn't the first time chrisean said this about Blue. Sometime back when chrisean and Blue were in the middle of a heated argument, she randomly accused him of being bisexual. So what happened was, they were on a live stream with chrisean when Blue revealed that he once slept with a little person. chrisean got upset and started asking him who it was. But instead of automatically assuming it was a girl, chrisean asked him if it was a boy or girl. Everyone was like, hold up, cause why will she even consider the idea of it being a boy? Unless of course she knows he swings to the other side too.
The person before. Oh my god.
Is it a girl or a guy?
What kind of question is that? Stop playing with me, bro.
Now,
She said, was it a girl or a guy? chrisean be exposing.
said folks didn't believe chrisean back then because they thought she was just bitter. However, looking back, we definitely shouldn't believe her because even prior to her saying all that, Blue had been caught in a couple compromising situations that sold him out as DL. The reason folks even recently started speculating about Blue's sexuality is because just a few days ago when he came back from prison, he made a few comments that had people looking at him sideways. So basically, while he was on a live stream with DDG, he got on the phone with chrisean and they started talking freaky. Blue then randomly asked chrisean if she was willing to take it from the back.
I'm gonna pause. I don't think it was chrisean. I think it was Nevaeh based on the voice, but let's watch it.
Even asked her if she had lubricants available because he wanted to get down with her through her back. Now, I don't know about y'all, but what straight man wants to sleep with his girl through the back instead of doing it the heterosexual way? Mind you, he just came back from jail.
You got the lubricants?
What? Oh, you lubricant, baby. Now this one's like Wi-Fi.
What if I want to go in the butt? You with it,
It's kind of weird that the first day out of prison, Blueface is suggesting some type of butt action to his woman.
I really think that that's Nevaeh, y'all. Sound just like Nevaeh, not chrisean.
Do you guys think that this is just normal behavior for them? And that is what he was doing before he went to prison.
Now, going back to the allegations chrisean initially made about Blue being DL, it actually opened the doors for some of the men that Blue had allegedly been involved with to come out. And the first on the list was the popular drag queen Cole Kerrigan. Spilled some tea about the time he allegedly slept with...
What happened with this? I was looking for this interview. Oh, I didn't think he did an interview. I thought he did an interview on Tasha K. Oh. Perfect time for him to pop up unless he paid him or something, or I don't know.
Allegedly been involved with to come out. And the first on the list was the popular drag queen Cole Kerrigan. Spilled some tea about the time he allegedly slept with Blue. According to Cole, Blue slid into his DMs and asked for them to link up after he posted photos on his Instagram dressed in drag. Cole also posted a video of him going down on a man who had a very similar set of tattoos on his belly like the one Blue has.
Interesting. He posted going, you know what, on a man with the same tattoos or similar tattoos as Blueface.
At that time, I posted these pics on Instagram a couple months ago. Check the material. Very much she a baddie, she knows she a 10, she a baddie with her baddie friends. Why did this happen after?
The two messages right here, y'all. There's two messages to say from Blueface, but I don't know if he showed the messages.
I wasn't gonna go there, but babe, I'm bored.
And this the video.
But as
Blueface wants LGBTQ community to call out men for falsely claiming they were dating. The community ain't got nothing to do with that. Stop putting the community on every situation. Everybody is an individual. And then you got DLs and they in their own group. But nobody is connected like that. People take this and run with it.
Blue denied everything and claimed he had never done anything with Cole. He said, "I'm not suing nobody for no defamation. If y'all believe that, that's on you. This stuff is all entertainment for me. Literally, every time I open these apps, I separate my reality from this virtual world where everyone is pretending and lying for likes and approvals. I am the truth."
That's what he had to say in response to that video and that guy claiming that he slept with Blueface, basically.
People did not buy this at all. A lot of people speculated that the reason why Blue didn't sue Cole for defamation was because Cole would have ended up bringing more receipts in court, and Blue didn't want that smoke. Another thing that had people questioning Blue's sexuality is his obsession with always asking his 6-year-old kid if he's gay. What kind of grown mold is overly obsessed with the sexuality of his 6-year-old kid? That boy ain't even old enough to know what gay or straight is. So the fact that Blue is pushing those kinds of questions on him is definitely a red flag.
Are you gay?
No.
He got so obsessed over it that he invited grown dancers to come over to his house and dance on the boy. That little boy was confused and visibly uninterested. He left to go get a snack, and Blue still followed him, asking him if he was gay or not. It's almost as if he was trying to project his own insecurities onto his kid.
There's chicks out here, you in here looking for chicks. You ain't gay, is you?
Should he have asked his son if he was gay or not? Let's read this real quick. If I wasn't already a parent, here's some more evidence as to why rapper Blueface won't win Father of the Year anytime soon. Bringing strippers into his home with his 6-year-old son present and then questioning his child's sexuality. And he also had his daughter there too. I think a daughter and the other kid. Let's just watch it, y'all.
Casual day.
I guess they partying. Then it say Blueface then leaves the something. It's hard to read this. Leaves the living room for the kitchen to show Javon digging through the pantry. It's blurry. Teasing, it's booty cheeks out here, you over here looking for chips and Slim Jims. And he then proceeded to grill his son, asking him if he was.
Come here. There's booty cheeks out here, you in here looking for chips. And Slim Jims. You ain't gay, is you? Huh? Are you gay? You ain't gay, right?
He looks so confused. He like,
my man, my dog. Y'all sit right here while I go fondle with these young women for.
all right, so this part threw me off. He said, y'all sit right here while we fondle with these young women. Okay, then he got the kids. So this is his lecture to the kids. He got his daughter, which I think his daughter is the one over there. I think she was a little baby at the time. Divine, then 2 other kids, and the little girl right here is just a smiling. Feel me? That threw me off a little bit. I ain't gonna cap. Like, if you want to personally do what you do, that's on you. But you ain't got to explain it to the children.
Y'all sit right here while I go fondle with these young women for a little bit, all right? You in charge.
Then told the little girl you in charge. Crazy. Of course, many who witnessed the encounter online were pissed. Some saying Child Protective Services needed to get involved.
Little monkey something in the baby.
As if that wasn't bad enough.
So it's blurred out. We can't see what the ladies is doing, but hey, it happened.
Video also resurfaced of Blue interviewing a bunch of guys at Bad Boys Club audition, and he seemed more interested in asking them if they were gay than asking them any other question. It was
not the Bad Boys Club.
Giving he was scouting to see the ones he would be hitting on after the show ended.
Why are you gay?
I'm not gay. I told you I'm pansexual.
Why are you like men?
From the looks of it, Blue had some interest in men before going to prison, and if what people are saying is true, then he might have experimented while he was in there and liked it. If not, why will he be asking chrisean to split that cheeks open so he can go in through her back?
And why would he be... I think he was talking to nevaeh, but why would he ask Ray J the Diddy question or ask Ray J anything about that? He was like, I was just making sure. Why, bro? Why?
It makes sense. As usual, people had their own thoughts. Like this person who said, he been liking men. Remember when chrisean took his phone that time? She said it then. Duh. Y'all don't know that they are men that get passed around prison for other prisoners to have intercourse with, or inmates having intercourse with other inmates for pleasure? Keep thinking your boyfriend in jail or prison not having intercourse, especially after a year being locked up.
If man is in jail for longer than a year or so, what do y'all think? Is he doing some activity or not? Put it in the comment section. Do I think? I don't put nothing past nobody. I'm gonna be real with you. Feel me? It's a matter of keeping it a secret whether or not they want to keep it a secret. I'm not saying all of them do it, but I'm not going to put nothing past a man or any human being. I know about the women's prison. I mean, you got straight women, but you do got a lot of women that when they in prison, they turn into, you know what I'm talking about?
Now, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Blue allegedly getting freaky with these men in jail? And do you think chrisean knew about it all this while? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other...
All right. Put your thoughts below. What y'all think?
Lord, I've been in jail for like 30 days. You know, 1,000 pushes a day for like 2 weeks. My 30 day on. So stay on the phone right here. Call in here, right? 20 months in the pen, progress report. I'm 210. Nigga barely fit this one. We're gonna reprogram like progressively programming like.
So while Blueface was in jail, he, I guess, came across a few people, right? I guess it's somebody who was in jail with Blueface, and he just been going online. He had a couple things to say. Let's catch up with it.
Somebody just got on here and said Blueface not on the PCR. Somebody just said that because he posting he ain't and all that. Look, this is what it is. Let me tell you straight up. He on the yard where it's 50-50. It was 50-50s on that yard. That's what, you know what I'm saying? On level 3 yards right now, they doing most of them like that. Dang of them. It's only a few of them that's not. But I know Blueface, who he is, where he at right now, he's on a non-designated yard. That's a non-designated yard. The yard he was at when he was in Lancaster for sure. It's a non-designated yard. They doing that right now at Lancaster. They turning Lancaster level 3 yards into 50-50 yards. Dead homies. They not calling it PC yards because SNY yard is different from a non-designated yard. A non-designated yard means it's SNY is there. Somebody just got it.
So it seems to me the guy claimed that Blueface is on a PC type of yard. I'm assuming Blueface is not claiming that he was on a PC yard, but they say they call a yard 50-50, which I guess basically is kind of like the same, which is that a protective custody type yard? Let's look that up real quick. Google, what is a 50-50 yard? Mixed general population is say a 50-50 yard in the prison system refers to a housing area where incarcerated individuals from different security levels or groups like general population, GP/security, SNY, those with serious gang affiliations are housed together to access rehabilitative programs aiming for greater integration, but also raising safety concerns about missing potentially hostile groups. Mixed population, they combine inmates from various classifications like GP and SNY into one space, unlike traditional separate yards. So he claiming that Blueface was on the yard with other people from different gangs, okay, to rehabilitate himself to get back into society. So it says it focuses on rehabilitation. The goal is to provide broader access to educational, vocational, and therapeutic programs for all inmates. Safety concern. Critics, including incarcerated individuals, argue it creates a dangerous situation by forcing enemies together, potentially sparking violence. Placement is determined by the case factors, but inmates can disagree with or appeal their assignment. Oh, so as an inmate, you can disagree or appeal the fact that they're trying to put you on the 50-50 yard / what? Policy intent versus reality. While intended to improve rehabilitation, some view it as a forced mixing that escalates conflict rather than resolving it, as noted by prisoner representatives. In essence, it's a controversial correctional policy designed to foster rehabilitation through integration, but carries significant risk for safety and security. Now, listen, PC. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. So this is a form of PC protective custody. That's what they said that Suge Knight was on a PC yard as well. So the question is, if Blueface was on this yard, the question is whether or not when running to people that is seen as potential enemies, whether or not it was violence, and if it wasn't violence, why wasn't it violence? And if you come out and say you this, that, and the third, I guess you lose street cred, I guess is the point of the video is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm saying that's what I think the video that he's making is about. I guess that's what he's trying to say. Basically, you know, your street cred is going down, right? Because you want a PC yard or a 50-50 yard is what the guy in the video is trying to point out. They say in California slang, a 50-50 yard mixes general population inmates with protective custody ones. So it mixes the general GP with protective custody, like dropouts or sex offenders for integrated programming. Blueface caption means he's in a full GP yard, not mixed, implying a more active gang involved setting. So I'm assuming Blueface said he was on a full GP yard, not a 50-50 yard. And I guess the guy in the video is saying, no, you was on the 50-50 yard. Is what I'm assuming, right?
Where he at right now, he's on a non-designated yard. That's a non-designated yard. The yard he was at when he was in Lancaster for sure. They turned the Lancaster level 3 yards into 50-50 yards. Dead homies, they not calling it PC yards because SNY yard is different from a non-designated yard. A non-designated yard means it's SNY is there.
AI Google, a non-designated yard in correctional facilities refers to an outdoor recreation area not formally assigned a specific security or inmate group, essentially a general open yard for most inmates, distinct from specialized area like high security segregation yards or protective custody zones, allowing for more less restrictive mingling in a prison setting through still within secure confines. So it is like a protective custody type area. Designated yards. These are specific areas set aside for certain security levels, minimum, medium programs like vocational training or inmate groups, protective custody, disciplinary segregation. Okay, so that's designated yard. So this is non-designated yard. This is what he said Blueface was in right now as of when he did the video. These are general purpose yards where the majority of the inmate population, often from lower to medium security levels, can access outdoor time, mixing different housing units or security classifications, promoting a semblance of normalcy. Okay, so the purpose of it is they provide essential physical activity, fresh air, social interaction without a stringent segregation of specialized yards, acting as a common space for routine recreation. In essence, it's the default or common yard versus the specialized or assigned yards within a prison system, focusing on general population release. All right, y'all. We learning as we go. I'm not from California. I don't know much about certain areas in California as far as this go, but this is a big thing as far as California. So, of course, Blueface take to his Twitter. Baby B Brazy, so small, brother. You too petite to be popping it like this. You are not programming, bro. Okay, so I don't know the lingo like that to a T to really know what they saying or what it mean. But he called out his name. He said you too petite. I know what petite mean. Popping it, I guess that mean you talking. You know what? You know you saying the wrong stuff. Or you were saying stuff that's offending me, and you are not programming, bro. I don't know what programming mean, but if you know the lingo there in the area, please leave in the comment what that mean. But it say Dubs had to say did homies, okay, with the LOL emoji. What the F are you saying? Okay. King Prada said who gang. Bondad said Blueface left chrisean in the dust 100. Mr. Marcus, you was on the DC yard as shut up. Oh, on a PC yard. I'm sorry. You was on the PC yard. Shut up. What else we got? The realest in the city. Watch out, King. He focused. So he talking about the King situation with the LOL emoji. He said, you ninjas obsessed with me and it's not no hetero vibes. 8 a.m. in Charlotte, written by Drake. Okay, he posted something by Drake. Calling a man petite is crazy. You never beaten the allegations. We read that one, y'all. Essie said, in there eating cereal every day. Amber said, like she's ready for me to go out my door, make millions, call the cops, be at the corner store, picked up a pimp, come home 6 months later, Dangers, rich and lavish like I knew Jay Hader. It looked like she rapping, y'all. Click my pin tweet said, called the ninja petite, LOL. So that's what people had to say in the comment section as far as Blueface responding to the Baby B post. And I think Baby B has something to say. Let's look at that.
Go here and say who he talking about, who he get in with. GM. Blueface got to bounce on here on lanes because he just jumped on that line and popped it on some homies and said, and this 20s, this Blackstone, this all that on lanes, and you came to jail, you went high power gang, and you and went to the pen, you went PC, all types. So I seen another person say, hey, where you was at before you went to that yard. Again, you have to get on there and say that. Ain't no hate, it ain't nothing. It's all good in the hood. Happy month. That's happy people go home. Jesus Christ. But with gang members, if he was a regular person, it'd be good. With gang members, dead homies, especially from the land, you ain't getting away with lying.
So he said if he was regular, it'd be a different story. But because he is in the affiliate, I guess he feel like he should be held accountable. And he say that I guess he said he lied about something, and I don't know exactly what. I'm assuming the yard situation. I don't know.
GM, who you down with? I hate the homie from Blackstone, and I'm here with plenty of them, and they say, I ain't gonna lie. Who got recall somebody saying, I think I am peas or something? GM.
Okay, so this might be right. I'm not sure. Somebody put in the headline, Baby B from so-and-so calls out Blueface for that diss track he made on DDG stream towards a certain group of people. So he must have made a diss towards some people. I think I might know what he's talking about because I did watch that stream. If that's valid, because that's not posted. I don't think that's posted from him. That's posted from somebody who reposted this.
But not nobody I know. Again though, Blueface just bounce out and on lanes. I swear to God, I told myself, I said, I ain't even gonna get that piece. But I wake up and I hear this song on West Side Lanes, who you get down with. You gotta do that. Who you do, like what's happening? Yeah, since you out, dead homies, I don't want no problems, but I'm gonna know, was you on the PC yard? Before you got with the Yardy Pro from Lanes, was you on the PC yard?
Okay, so there you go. He said Blueface, he want to know was you in the PC yard. So he already said that Blueface was on a form of a PC yard. All right, you guys, the alleged clip somebody put together, it says Blueface fresh out first track since getting released, features DDG and some disses. And so I'm assuming this is what this has got something to do with going on. All right. I don't know. We watching this together. I'm researching and looking how y'all research. Okay, so but I do remember this live. I do remember him rapping on here. Now this is when chrisean was here. Now you know me. This is really not my lane. So chrisean was on here wiping him down. He was sweating like crazy. That's what I was looking at. But however, it's supposed to have been some stuff said I don't know nothing about, but we gonna play it.
Blue held no punches in this upcoming content, taking direct shots at a few hoods, including Big Sad 1900. But I'm gonna let y'all hear it for yourselves.
Tank Twin, where you from? Cause I'm squabbling on stank twinks and pool putts. Oh my goodness, Diddy, you're not finna compare me. They gonna be like, man, this going crazy. You talking about some valedictorian.
Hey, come on, I'm ready.
I feel like DDG just in the back, like do he even know what's going on?
Here and say who he talking about, who he get in with. GM. Blueface gotta bounce on here on Lanes because he just jumped on that live and popped it on some homies and said, and this 20s, this Blackstone, this all that on Lanes, and you came to jail, you went high power game, and you in.
For some reason, I don't know if B Brazy thought Blueface was a buster or if somebody just put that idea in his head.
All right, so they just going on. So anyway, that clip is supposed to be something to do with it, y'all.
He had some crippin' in him. Man, he TD, dead homies. I'm like, never. Like, man, he TD. I'm like, damn, like, it is what it is. Thought about it, I said, once I found out for sure you was on the 50-50 yard, dead homies for sure, I'm saying, and you was on the 50-50 yard. I don't care about no skits. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not you. I'm for a fact. Now that you out, dead homies, you have to do that. You was on a 50-50 yard for a factor. Then you get on, you go over there on JM. The black running to you, my boy over here. That's why he gotta get on live on Bloods. He a crip. He gotta say what happened. I'm gonna do his interview. What happened when he beat you? Like how he felt. He said, man, on the hood, I didn't respect his cripping. Jesus Christ. And this one acted that I know he like, man, I ain't respect that nigga cripping. First thing he asked me is some other stuff instead of some cripping. I'm like, what did he ask me? Like, man, he asked me some, you know what I'm saying? Some something like smoker shit. I'm like, damn. I'm like, on Blade, like, man, I don't respect his cripping. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Tapping on the hoods when you tap in, don't tapping on nothing else. Dead homies, you gotta come on here and say who you got down with. Yo, Bloods, how you do it? You was in high power when you came, they PC'd you up. Dead homies. When you first came, they PC'd you up. Pop.
Go to the pen. Pop. You go 50-50 yard. PC. TNino. You cat out. You do whatever you do. Bop, bop, bop. Or else go to another prison. They hire you up. Bam. Now you on this yard. Now you was over there. Bop, bop. Man. Came to jail, did a little bop, bop. And on the hood, getting out, popping and talking, dissing hoods and all that. Man, I wish you would have went live when you was in jail and did all that. Or popped it. Like Blueface got out dissing. And dead homies, you was just in here. Nice. The Crips that I did run into that know you, yeah, they say someone say you straight. They like, man, I thought he had some cripping in him. Man, he TD, dead homies. I'm like, never. Like, man, he TD. I'm like, damn, like it is what it is. Thought about it, I said, once I found out for sure you was on the 50-50 yard, dead homies for sure, I'm saying, and you was on the 50-50 yard.
Okay, so that's that. They feel like, well, he feel like, should I say, when he got out, he did that live, and he feel like he said some things that I guess contradicts the way he was when he was actually in prison. So after Blueface posts, baby, be so small, brother, you too petite to be popping it like this. You are not programmed. Okay, so we read this. However, supposedly, if this is his real social media, we just gonna say alleged. Brazy, I'm sorry, that's his name. Baby Brazy, knowing I don't got Twitter with the LOL emojis, I'll for sure F over him though. LOL emojis at Blueface. So he basically said something to him through, I believe, Instagram. And then it said, can't F with me. So he reposted what Blueface said, and that's what he put. And he put funniest ish ever. And he got another YouTube video that he posted. If this all him. Okay. Well, I guess it's his face, but I don't know who running it, you know. But definitely interesting beef going on there. So switch it up a little bit. Let's get into some more drama. So Jaidyn Alexis, she took to her Twitter and said, in my 27 years of my life, have never seen my father on Christmas. Not because my mother, but because he's a POS, piece of shit. So I could never find it in my heart to keep my kids from theirs. So anyone mad about how I carry my business on Xmas, I gifted you a fat one. Just let me know the Addy. Mm-hmm. All right, so that's what Jaidyn had to say, because I guess people felt some type of way about her inviting Blueface over to her home on Christmas Day and, you know, looking super, super comfortable, right? And people feel some type of way because of the things he said about her and, you know, him posting to other women, right? So they feel like Jaidyn don't have respect for herself. Some people, not all. And in the comment section, this is what Ms. Mamas had to say. Tell yourself the lies, not us. There's co-parenting and playing house. He too comfortable disrespecting you on every platform he touched for you to be kikiing with him, fixing him plates of food like you a part of the kennel. Not to mention, you have a daughter. All right. She ain't said more than that. She went hard. Who was that? M1. Oh, Ms. Mamas. Hey. All right. So Diamond 445. You don't gotta justify yourself to anyone. Those kids deserve a Christmas with their family. And you're being mature enough to let personal issues get in the way. Not let personal issues get in the way of that. You're doing great. Ashley, girl, he got his own house. He could be at his house with his kids instead of you got him laid up at yours, cooking for him like he's a king. Don't make it about the kids. You're a dummy, just like the other ones. All right, what else we got, y'all? Did you say on his stream you was going to throw it back for a new truck? ? But it's about the kids, though. I ain't trying to throw shade, but it's definitely giving mixed signals, mixed vibes. Rebecca, girl, please, no one's mad. ... We already know you're a drunk and depressed doormat with low self-esteem. You have the nerve to talk about chrisean and her son? Meanwhile, Journey not even potty trained and all over everything. Shaking my head, capital letters. Melinda said in the comments to Jaidyn, let my off. People are weird, so you wanted him to starve like damn. LOL. All right, Team Blue, Melinda. Miss Rara, people are upset because they're projecting their own situations. I think it's mature to allow a father to be present for his kids, even if the parents aren't together and both single. The kids are waking up to both parents doesn't mean there's a relationship. It means co-parenting. All right, Ms. Rara. So we're going to leave that at that. Now, my personal opinion. Okay, I'm going to give a little bit of my personal opinion. To each his own. Do what you do. Make it work for you. Was he, the way he was laid up on the floor, I mean, at the end of the day, he was with his daughter. So that's cool. I think the issues sometimes come in too with all the comments that's being made. So when he says certain things in videos and in lives, and then he do an interview with Shay, and then and then he talks about Jaidyn the way he talks about her, in which she did an interview about him as well, and it wasn't that pleasant. So they do shots at each other as far as the media. So I think where the confusion come in at is when he goes over there and they, you know, acting like a happy family, which is nothing wrong with that, but it just comes off as if there's something more there than what he's portraying in other platforms at other times of the day. So it's probably just confusing altogether. So amongst the other things that was said, Blueface also reposted Jaidyn Alexis' tweet. Of course, because it said something nice about him in the situation. Okay, so it's the same exact tweet as far as her being 27, no father being around. Y'all basically kiss my ass because I allowed him to come in. And it's her choice at the end of the day. So he reposted that, all right? And then he posted, my kids got everything they wanted for Christmas. Thank Jesus. Praying hands. All right, Carlissa's rubbing off on him, all right? And then that's when he went to talking about Baby B Brazy, I'm sorry. Then he went in to talk about King Harris, who he said looked like his biatch. Okay. And then he went ahead and said one more thing about King Harris. And he said he is my type of, not a, but my type. So that was his most recent post as far as Twitter.